means another live stream here on the YouTube channel where I aim to answer any questions that you may have with regards to either match betting or value betting. And let me just double check here. So let's go into screen sharing mode. Hopefully this works just nicely here because we were having some issues on the members live stream on Saturday. So hopefully, yeah, all looking good so far. Yes, we are live on the YouTube channel. That's always a bonus. But yeah, so just to show you then, we have Rebel Betting here. Of course, that's the value betting software. No horse racing on that one, but every other sport basically. So it's just going to provide you with bets like that and show you. So that's like 7.9% expected value. You would just head over to Bet365 in this example, place the bet at those odds there, back odds of 2.5, and every so £100 you would wager on that. On average, you would make £7.90, and you wouldn't do £100 in one go. You would do, say, 10 £10 bets. That's why the stake size is £10 there. So you'd have like £1,000 bankroll for that, and then each bet that you do of £10 would just be 1% of your bankroll. That's good for your so risk management, and it's also good for your account health. If you do £100 on a value bet regularly in one go, it's just not good. Even if you had £10,000 spare to do value betting with, and you could use then £100 as 1%, you still wouldn't do £100. It would just get you gubbed, restricted from the bookmaker very, very quickly. So you do like 10 bets worth £10 each on something like that, 7.9%, and then make £7.90 there. And on average, and to place like 10 value bets, it doesn't take that long. You're talking like you can easily place 2 per minute. So you're talking, what's that, 5 minutes to place 10 bets. So on average there, with that bet example, you would have made £7.90 every 5 minutes of placing those kind of bets there. So that's why people are making so much money from value betting, because £7.90 in 5 minutes is obviously going to work out to be a very, very good hourly rate on average. What's that? Quick maths, it's roughly about 96 pounds an hour equivalent, if I've got my maths correct there. But on top of Rebel then, so any questions with Rebel, like you want to know filter settings or anything like that, let me know. Obviously down in the description, there's the link, free trial link there. And if you're ready to get started with the Pro version, which this is what I have here, Rebel Betting Pro, which includes like Smarkets and Betfair exchange value bets, then there is the half price, 50% off your first month link there. So really, really good way to save yourself some money and get the most value out of it, especially in your first month there. Like you'll make a ton of profit in your first month, highly, highly likely to. And then obviously you can carry that profit on and then continue with the second month, third month, and so on there. We've also got OddsMonkey here. If you're not really too familiar with looking at this site of OddsMonkey, that's because it's the original site. So I still prefer to use it. Like for the members live streams that I do on a Saturday, I really, really do prefer to use like this extra place matcher here. I just think it's, because I'm so used to it, I think it's just presented much more cleanly, I think. But obviously, if someone started off with OddsMonkey and they never used the original site, then they would probably disagree with me and prefer the new version of the extra place matcher. Doesn't actually matter which one you use. They're both obviously providing the same kind of bets there. So extra place bets on the horses there. If you're not sure what extra place match betting is, or extra place's strategy, should I say, I have a completely free course, the Zero to Hero Extra Places course on my Ko-fi page. The link for that is, of course, down in the description. I think it's the very bottom link, kofi.com/profitboss. And then you go into the shop and all the courses that I have on there. So like the 2-up strategies on there, beginner match betting course, as I say, the extra places course. I've got a value betting course there. They're all free and they're actually set as pay what you want. So thank you, by the way, to those people that have paid me. You have the option to put, like, if you want to put £5 in or £10 in. I think The most I've ever had from a single person on one of those is £20, which was insanely generous. So if you're listening, that person, then thank you. Extra special thank you to you. But yeah, I really appreciate it when people do like, yeah, even just £5, £10 or whatever. I don't take it for granted. But if you want them for free, then I have no problem with that either. You just put 0 in the box. And yeah, I've spent many, many hours creating each of those courses there. So just put 0 in to get them for free. And then another thing we have here, and I'll check the chat channel in a second to see if there's any questions or comments. But another thing here, each way sniper. So this is value betting again, but without any other sports. This is just value betting on horse racing and specifically each way bets. So it's not for the win market. There's no lay bets placed on this. That's a very common question that I get actually. How does each way sniper work? Like where do the bets get laid? They don't get laid at all. This is purely it's called like each way no lay because there's no lay involved. It's just purely value betting. So because it's nearly 7 on a Monday evening, we do just have the Wolverhampton 7:30 and the 8 p.m. Wolverhampton race. So 2 races left on here for the day. And yeah, it's not going to be mega busy. So that's why there's no matches showing up. This isn't just providing you like bets that someone thinks are going to win the race. It will only provide, there we go. So here's an example that's just popped up. So this is only providing you, and what I'll do, I'm going to print screen and I'll drop this into the value alerts channel. That's the Profit Boss members Discord group there that you get joined up. When you become a VIP member, automatically you get access to that Discord group there. But yeah, this is a great example. Wolverhampton 7:30 race. The horse is called Gincident. Okay. And with all these bookmakers here, back odds of 17 is a value of 98.44. And what the software recommends and what we've seen, hundreds, if not even thousands of results, as long as you're getting on ratings higher than 98%, you will make a profit over time placing each way bets on that. So all you need with that is literally like a £200 bankroll. So you don't need, I know £200 is a lot of money, but you don't need like thousands of pounds to start doing this. Literally 200 quid is what you need. And then what you do is you jump over to, say, Betfair Sportsbook, select the horse Gincident on the 7:30 Wolverhampton, place £1 each way on it, and that'd obviously be £2 total. And that £2 is that just 1% of your £200 bankroll. So as long as you're only ever risking 1% of your total bankroll with any kind of value betting, you're really, really applying great risk management. You would not do £5 each way, which would be £10 total, because that's way more than the just 1%, isn't it? What would that be? Would that be 5% of? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? So obviously 10% of 200, 20. So you'd be risking 5% of your bankroll if you did a £5 each way there. Not a good idea. But yeah, that's literally all you do. You don't lay those. In this example, there's 6 different bookmakers there, which is fantastic. So say you just happen to have ran out of money in your Coral account, literally it doesn't matter. Just move over to your Ladbrokes or maybe your BetMGM. And by the way, for those of you that haven't opened a BetMGM account yet, I highly recommend them. Fantastic bookmaker for, obviously, I mean for like offers. Lots and lots of offers going on, and they're not bad with extra places odds either. So yeah, really, really worth getting a BetMGM account open, doing the welcome offer, making some profit from that, and then you can be continuing to profit from them. But when you've placed that bet, all you do is you click a little X button there next to the horse's name, and then that removes it completely, and you won't see that horse again. Now, with Each Way Sniper, this is the manual version, and down in the description, there's a trial, £1 for 2 weeks. And then once you finish the 2 weeks for £1 to pay for the year, it's not like a monthly thing. You can only pay for a year, but it's £120 for the whole year, which, 120 quid, it's a lot of money, but that works out at £10 a month. And the amount of money you can make each month, even on restricted accounts using this, is insane, like several £100s a month of profit. and it's only costing you £10 a month when you divide the yearly cost by 12 there. Fantastic value. I don't know actually how long Profit Maximizer are going to keep Each Way Sniper at such a cheap price. They might even put the price up soon, I'm guessing. So I would grab it while you can there before it's it's just stupidly good value at that price. But yeah, the £1 trial is literally the best. I always say it was the best pound you will ever spend if you're genuinely wanting to make money placing each way value bets on horse racing. There's just no question about it. Obviously, there's the Each Way Sniper Auto, and the link's down in the description for that as well. There's no free trial with that. There's no £1 trial with the Auto version, but that is just for those of you with a Windows PC. You download the software, you enter your bookmaker details into that software, and then the software logs into the bookmaker accounts and places the basically these value bets for you without you doing anything. So there's a lot of people in the match betting Facebook group, in the members Discord, a lot of people using it, literally just clicking run, going out to do their day job and leaving the software to run there. So really, really good bit of kit. Manual version works for some people if they don't want to set up with the auto, and then some people don't want to use the manual, they just want to use the auto. So just depends what your personal preferences there. And then finally, before I check over to the YouTube chat for any questions or comments there, I'll just mention the Weeble mega competition I'm doing. So for those of you that haven't heard me talk about this yet, I assume most people have done by now, but this is a promotion I'm doing for Weeble. Basically, Weeble are a stock market trading platform, and they're huge in America, massive, massive company worth literally like hundreds of millions of pounds. And now they're expanding over to the UK. So they're properly financially regulated. They're a super, super legit company, and they have a fantastic welcome offer, which they've just extended again. So it's supposed to expire on, I believe the original date was the 1st of November. Then they extended it to the 11th of November, and now they've just extended it again to the 21st of November. So another, basically another week, 7 or 8 days to go. They've just extended it. I think they've extended it because maybe they've not had as many signups as they thought they might. So they still have money knocking about to pay out for new customers. Basically, if they'd ran out of money that they've dedicated for their marketing budget, then I think they wouldn't have extended it. So they still have free money to give out there. You're going to get free fractional shares of companies, 8 of them, in fact, so 8 free shares. And then you can sell those free shares and withdraw the cash, or you can just continue and use the Weeble trading app. It is a really, really good app. If you're not just interested in the free money, you can actually use the app. It's a fantastic app. But I've done a video here on this page, so profitboss.co.uk/Weeble. Video there explaining all the cash giveaways that I'm doing. When you go on this page, you join Weeble, deposit a tenner, and then you let me know that you've done so by emailing me with your name. I have literally replied to every single person that's emailed me to let me know, to say thank you that they've signed up using my link there. And we've already done 2 draws. So I've given away £200 already to Dennis Law and Paul Fenton there. And there's the links there for the live streams that take you directly to those streams there. So, not that I should have to prove anything, but if anyone didn't believe that I'd genuinely given some cash away, you can see the proof there. And I've got screenshots on my PayPal of doing so. But yeah, I assume most people, or definitely every subscriber, would trust that I'm sending this cash to people. But when we get 200 signups in total, I'll do another draw and give away another £100. Then we'll get to 300 signups, and this is before the end of November, by the way. So do be quick with this. But yeah, when we get to 300 signups total, I'll give away another £100, and then on the so when we get to 400 total signups, if we can do it before the 30th of November. So really by like the 26th or 27th, I'll pick someone at random to win £1,500 cash, or you know, a all-inclusive Canary Islands holiday. That's basically what it costs from TUI, is around £1,500 to go in January or February. And I've even put a link there to the web page of that holiday. Now, that may be that we either do one draw to give away 1,500 quid, or 15 draws to give £100 to each person. Because I put a vote up on the Profit Boss Match Betting Facebook group, and the majority of people, I think it was like 70% of people, voted that I would do 15 people to give 100 quid each to. That'll be a lot more work for me, obviously sending out 15 lots of £100. So it would be easier for me to just give 1,500 quid to one person. But I'm happy to listen to the majority of what people have voted for, and do put the extra work in and send lots of smaller prizes out to more people there. But yeah, and you can scroll down, you can see all the people that have gotten involved so far. These are obviously all genuine people that have emailed me, and I've replied to every single one of those. As I say, 132 people we have now. So as I say, next one, when we can get to 200 total signups, do another draw. Then down here, when we get to 300, where is it? There it is. Do another draw. And then all the way at the bottom, if we can hit this, there's 400. If we can get that before the 30th of November, that would just be insanely cool. So yeah, if you can get involved with this, if you're not already, maybe even share the page round with some friends or family there. And yeah, it's just extra chances to make some money from myself there. But let me go ahead and jump over here to the YouTube chat, see what's going on here. So Paulo Mendez, hi there, good evening, saying, hi Chris, how much do you pay on average every month on subscriptions? So what kind of subscriptions are we talking about there, Paulo? So how much do you pay on average every month on subscriptions? So I'm not too sure. I'm trying to think what subscriptions you may be talking about there. So yeah, if you can let me know, Paolo, with what exact, which kind of subscriptions do you mean there? And then FL, hi there, good evening, saying, signed up to Weeble this morning, unable to purchase shares, says insufficient buying power, have no trades outstanding. Any ideas how to sort it? So yeah, when you get signed up and you get your £10 deposited, and oh, by the way, have you emailed me to let me know your name? Because if you haven't, then obviously please do email me. I don't know what your going from FL there, I don't know what your exact name would be, but yeah, let me know, because I'll put you on the list there. Yeah, so when you join up to Weeble, you've put your £10 in, and then basically you just change that. You have to go onto the exchange tab and transfer the £10 to dollars, so just $5 worth, then complete the trade there. So I think that's it's tripped a lot of people up there, not having when it says insufficient buying power. But I did do a video. If you go on the channel, if you just go on the main Profit Boss channel, click on videos, and then it's the one that says this offer expires 21st of November, and it's got me holding my phone up, and it says £70 risk-free on the thumbnail. In that video, I go through and show, I record my phone's screen, and I show exactly how to change the pounds into dollars there. But Dylan Wilson, hi there, good evening, saying, good evening, bro. Came across your channel yesterday. Been binge watching, so much useful information. So thank you so much, Dylan, and happy to have you along there. Really, really cool. Yeah, just yesterday that you came along and binge watching. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy for me, because this is literally now we're in November. This is like the 3-year anniversary since I started this channel. And when I first started the channel, I didn't know that it was going to be all focused on match betting and making money online content. I didn't know that. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and basically just make videos that people will find interesting. And yeah, it was when I thought, okay, whenever I mention match betting to people, like my friends or family, they would go, "Oh, what's that? I've not heard of that." And then they wouldn't really understand what I was talking about when I'd explain it. And I thought, okay, well, if people are really like struggling to sort of understand the concept of match betting, maybe it's a good idea to just get videos about how to do match betting made. And yeah, then obviously I've not stopped since then. I've just been making, obviously I've done other things like Forex copy trading recently, and now more like value betting content. But yeah, just been whatever video I've thought could be helpful to help people make money from match betting. That's what I've put on the channel, basically. Oh yeah, and Dylan also said that I hope Weeble add an ISA too. It would be a great platform then. Yeah, so I don't know what the regulations are with broker companies like that having an ISA. It might be like easier for them to not have an ISA. It depends really with an ISA. Like I see ISAs for more like long-term investing. So like stuff like buying ETFs, like exchange traded funds, like an S&P 500 or a Vanguard all world fund. That's what I feel ISAs are best. This is just my opinion though, but I feel ISAs are best implemented for that. Whereas with a trading platform like Weeble, although yeah, with an ISA you would have all your profits tax free, but a general investment account, just a general account, is typically like it's okay, it's good enough for an account like that. But yeah, if you're wanting a good platform for like using an ISA, then the very best one, really, I would recommend to people, not financial advice, but is called Invest Engine. It's just such a fantastic platform. The ISA is completely free, like literally free, nothing to pay. If you do the DIY one where you select your ETF investments yourself, they have a managed one, but you don't need that. Like literally, you could just set up an ISA on there and then just drip feed money in each month into like a Vanguard All World Index. That's what I would be using an ISA for personally. But yeah, I completely understand if you would want like an ISA on a like more of a day trading. Weeble's more like a day trading platform, isn't it? Yeah, and Dylan there saying, yeah, I'm looking to get started with match betting soon. So yeah, fantastic. Obviously, check out if you've not checked it out yet, please do check out the, as I say, the free beginners match betting course over on the Profit Loss Kofi page there. But yeah, Paolo Mendez there saying about, so the, how much do you pay on average every month on subscriptions? So OddsMonkey, Rebel Betting, Smarkets, etc. Oh, that is a very good question. Because some of them I have like deals where I'm getting them for free, but obviously I'm getting them for free because I'm sharing information and promoting them on YouTube and helping people get started with them and making money with them. So some are free and then some I pay for. So that would be a really, really difficult one to work out. Without me going through like every single one, I can answer Smarkets straight away. That's that has been completely free. But yeah, it's never been one that I've paid for, Smarkets, because when and this is probably a good bit of information to anyone that's either not started match betting yet or just found out about it. When you're an OddsMonkey member, this, obviously those of you who've been match betting for a while will know this already, and you'll be like, well, yeah, obviously, Chris, we know that. But yeah, when you're an OddsMonkey member, you can connect I can actually show you here. So you would go on to the odds matcher, and then when you would go to select a bet, so let's just say we're going to get on, let's say we're going to get on this darts match here, and that's with Smarkets. So you have this button here, so it says link account, and all you would do, so say you wanted to put, let's put £10 into the calculator there. You would go over to Coral, back £10, say you were doing £10 on this darts player, Nathan Gervan. Then here you would just click, my Smarkets account is not linked at the moment, but you would just click on that, lay the bet there. If you've already got your account linked through the through OddsMonkey to Smarkets, click on lay the bet there, and then literally OddsMonkey will just lay the bet for you through this calculator. It's so easy. And you can see, because that's back odds of 4.8, lay odds of 4.8, you can see it's completely free. That would cost you no money. To say that was for the welcome offer and you are unlocking the free bet there to do that. So when you do that, you pay 0% commission at Smarkets. So I've never ever paid, well, actually, no, I have paid commission at Smarkets a couple times, but only by accident. Because if you don't lay a bet through OddsMonkey on Smarkets every 30 days, within every 30 days, they'll take you off the 0% commission and they'll put you onto 2% commission at Smarkets. So there has been a couple of times, if I've not been in my regular match betting sort of time horizon, period of time, then I might have gone like, say, a month and a bit. It's put me onto 2%, and then I've gone to lay something and paid 2%. But even on like that bet there, let's just change that to 2. So that would cost you, that would be like 16 pence that would cost you in commission. So it's not the end of the world when you're doing that. Obviously, it does add up, and over a month of placing lots of small bets, it's going to add up to be, depending on how much you're betting, easily £5 or £10 in commission that you would be paying if you're not joined up to OddsMonkey. So that's yet another reason why I think OddsMonkey is the very best match betting software that you can be using, even if you only wanted it for just purely for the Smarkets 0% commission there. But let's see here. So, Gary Matthew, hi there, good evening. So you just put, all you've put there is, I've done so. So could you please give me more information there, Gary? So did you put any? No, you've not put anything else up there. So so Gary said there, which has the highest probability of hitting 2-ups or mug accas? So I mean, mug accas, really, you've with saying mug there, I'm assuming that is just a mug acca. So you're literally just placing bets on football accumulators and just like guessing on whatever the best bets are going to win. If you kind of like wanted to know which one's more profitable, then ultimately your 2-up betting will be more profitable. If you want to do like and then you've put, I apologize, fat fingers sent before I was ready. Not a problem. If you really want to do like accumulators, actually, there is so I'm trying to remember for definite which software it was. There's on Profit Maximizer, the Betting Mastermind software that has a accumulator matcher, and it will actually find football accumulators that are only with like the odds boosted. So you could just place the accumulator without laying it, and over time when you place those, you'll make a profit. So that's like a mug accumulator, but you're placing the bet at value odds. So that's why you make money. Obviously, you'll get restricted from your bookmaker account doing that eventually, but all of the strategies that I talk about will get you restricted at some point, because you're obviously making money from the bookie. So they're not going to allow you to just keep doing that. But yeah, with 2-ups, of course, you have to be patient with, you place the back bet, you place the lay bet, and then you're hoping for your team to go 2 goals ahead. So Bet365 pay you out as a winner at the bookie. Then if the other team scores like 1 goal back, you can trade out of the bet over at the exchange, take a bit of profit, or you can just leave it to run and hope that the game ends in a draw, or the other team coming back and winning, say 3-2, and then you've had your back bet paid at Bet365, and then also your lay bet wins at the exchange, because you've not you backed them to win and it's a draw or they've lost. So that's why you can make so much money from 2-ups, because you're winning both of your bets there. And when it doesn't happen like that, it costs you very, very little. Like maybe you'll lose £1. Sometimes you can even set my very, very most profitable 2-up bet I ever did, where I made a profit of £2,200 from a single 2-up. December That was December 2019. Man City versus Man United. That was a free two-up. I literally, if Man United would not have gone 2 goals ahead, then it wouldn't have cost me anything. I had £500 on that two-up, and literally, if it wouldn't have happened, would have cost me nothing there. But let me see here. I can see so because we are out of time now, but let me see. Mahalo Dediger. So hi there, good evening. Apologies for the definitely not the correct pronunciation of your name there. Then what's your experience with value betting on sharp books and exchanges? I think it's this is a very important question since it's the only long-term solution. Yeah, like you say, because they don't limit players and you can regularly bet high stakes. And then the second part there, also, have you ever used any bots to automate the betting process? I think it would be very good for sharps and exchanges because the odds change very quickly and it's hard to get on them manually. So yeah, absolutely. So I have not, to answer the second part first, I have not ever used like an auto betting software that puts bets on, like value bets on exchanges for you. Yeah, that would be very, very good, but I don't know how it would work with, like, if there's a lot of people using that, because obviously that would be a very good system. There's a load of people using it, then obviously as soon as the liquidity would be there to place the value bet, all the bots that would be set up to do it would be trying to get on the same bet. That's why I think when you're exchange value betting, it really is a case of being on the fastest internet connection and being the quickest as soon as it's available. I noticed actually when I was in Lithuania last year, so it was like December 2022. The internet connection in Lithuania, for whatever reason, is so much faster than what I can get at home here in England, like ridiculously quicker. So I noticed I was actually able to get on more exchange value bets in Lithuania than I was back in the UK. I put my VPN on so I could still use, still log into Smarkets in Lithuania because it's a UK site. And so that's why I don't think an auto setup would work for exchanges. But yeah, with value betting on exchanges, I'm not too sure on sharp books, but I've seen people make, like, I've not done this myself, but I've seen verified results of people making £700, £800, £900 per month just from value betting on exchanges. And yeah, you're absolutely right, they don't limit you in the long run. But with regards to betting higher stakes, you can't really go on to, like, say, Smarkets and do like a £200 bet if you want every single time, because there might only be £50 available to bet on at those value odds. So what I always say is, if you're going to do value betting on, say, Smarkets, I personally would use £20 stakes, because most of the time you're gonna find there's enough liquidity to get £20 on. If you're going to try and do like £200, you could have like one bet that you'll match up £50 on, and then the next bet you might only match up £30 or something. So it's one of those. Yeah, you can do exchange value betting, not get restricted, but no, I don't think it's like a limitless sky of just being able to place whatever kind of back stakes you want there, if that makes sense. But let me thank you so much for all these questions. They've been great tonight. Let me come out of screen sharing mode there, and that's going to go full screen for us again. There we go. So yeah, thank you for joining me this evening, and of course I'll be live this Saturday. Usually we go live on the VIP members stream about 11 a.m. For an hour and a half till 12:30. And of course, if you do want a completely free month, your first month free of VIP membership, then just let me know when you've joined another kind of offer that I'm doing, and a thank you for people that join Weeble and deposit a tenner through my link. If you, on the email, if you let me know that you'd like a free month of VIP membership, I'll let you know how you can get that. And then you can join myself and the other members on a Saturday live stream as well, where we look for value extra place bets, each way value bets on the horse racing. And because it's a Saturday, it's very, very busy. There's plenty of bets to get on. I think, so Saturday just gone, Wasn't the busiest of days, but we still got on at least like 10 bets. So at really good value. And that was a quiet, very, very quiet day. So, but yeah, there's always something to get on a Saturday. But yeah, thank you for joining me. And I hope I can see you either on Saturday for the member stream or next Monday at 7 p.m. Cheers and bye for now then.